cycle through the persecuted communities here. First, on the continued disappearance of the Uyghur population in the dark internment camps. We have two, Omer Kanat of the Uyghur Human Rights Project and Kuzat Altay of the Uyghur Entrepreneurs Network.
Thank you, Greg. I would like to extend my deep appreciation to all our coalition partners in our common struggle to defend the fundamental human dignity in China. We stand firm in solidarity with all our brothers and sisters of all faiths. We are very concerned about the horrific abuses suffered by the Chinese Christians, Tibetans, and Falun Gong practitioners, as well as millions of Uyghurs, Kazakhs, Uzbeks, and other Muslims in East Turkestan and China. The testimony of one Uyghur woman stands for the experience of many others. She was traveling in China on an overseas passport and was detained upon her arrival in East Turkestan. She was interned in a camp with her one-year-old baby. In the camp, she was physically humiliated, repeatedly forced to denounce any belief in Islam, which was classed as a sign of her sympathy for terrorism. She was forced to repeat certain sentences over and over again. I deserve punishment for not understanding that only President Xi Jinping and Communist Party can help me. There is no God. I don't believe in God. I believe in Communist Party. Anyone who didn't say these slogans correctly in Chinese was beaten or put in the tiger chair, a notorious torture device. As the Washington Post said in an editorial in January, China has launched a massive campaign of cultural extermination against the Uyghurs. The editorial quotes the Chinese government document stating that the aim of the camps is to break their lineage, break their roots, break their connections, and break their origins. The editorial concludes, it's hard to read that as anything other than a declaration of genocidal intent. The German scholar Ender Zenz testified before this Congress in September 2018. He told the Congress that what is happening in East Turkestan is, quote, a monstrous crime against humanity on a scale and level of sophistication that has rarely been witnessed in modern history, unquote. Anne Applebaum, who won the Pulitzer Prize for her book about the Soviet Gulag, wrote in the Washington Post last month that in China, a totalitarian state has emerged in a new form. She ends her column by saying that never again is happening again in China. The Chinese government must immediately stop its brutal campaign of human engineering against Uyghur people, a campaign of unimaginable brutality. Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other ethnic groups in East Turkestan are trapped in a living nightmare, a kind of hell on earth in their own homeland. This campaign is also a laboratory of repression. If the people of China and the world do not act to dismantle it, what is to stop Communist Party from using similar surveillance, detention, and brutal mental reprogramming to eradicate the belief and identity of other believers? It's time for action. Democratic governments have to ask if business as usual with China is legitimate at this moment in history. Universities have to ask themselves whether exchange programs with China are legitimate at this moment in history. Businesses must be asked whether it is legitimate to pursue profits in China at this moment in history. Uyghurs and our coalition partners have a clear answer. No person of conscience can believe that business as usual can continue when the government of China is taking away millions of innocent members of ethnic and religious communities into concentration camps and conducting a ruthless nationwide crackdown on religion. It is past time to act. Thank you.